What's going on, guys? This is BDCool213 here, and right now I'm waiting for Nintendo's E3 Nintendo Direct, which is going to start in about 30 minutes here. So, yes, it's been like the longest 30 minutes ever. But anyways, I wanted to discuss or talk about what I hope to see and what we're going to see in this Nintendo Direct. First of all, the most important one to me, the one I can't wait, is Smash Brothers. It's finally going to show Smash Brothers for the Wii U. Apparently it's going to be in trailer form, which is what Sakurai said, who was the creator of Smash Brothers, for those of you guys that don't know. But yeah, he said on his Twitter account that they're going to be showing a trailer for Smash Brothers. But before, Nintendo said it was just going to be screenshots, so I don't know. I hope they change their mind. I hope it is going to be a trailer. But I'm wondering if it's going to be for the Wii U version or the 3DS version or both. I'm hoping it's both because I'm really interested to see how it's going to look like on the 3DS, but I really want to see the Wii U version as well. I want to see how amazing it's going to look. I'm sure it's going to look awesome in HD, you know, better graphics, and maybe they'll show some new characters, I hope. Of course, I'm sure Mario is going to be in the trailer, of course. He's got to be in it. I mean, it's a no-brainer. But, yeah. And then after that, the new the new Mario 3D game, I hope it's Super Mario Galaxy 3. Because ever since I've seen Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 run on the Dolphin emulator, you know, so, you know, it's a Wii GameCube emulator for those of you guys who know, for, you know, the PC. Seeing that rendered in HD, I want to see Nintendo make their own HD Mario Galaxy game. And I hope it's going to be Mario Galaxy 3, or, I don't know, since their system is called a Wii U, why don't we call it Super Mario Universe? Or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I hope it's going to be epic. Hopefully it'll be awesome. I'm sure it'll be awesome, the new Mario 3D game. And then after that, I hope that they show Retro's new Wii U game. You know, hopefully, I'm hoping it's a new IP, but it would be cool if it was a new Metroid game as well. I hope we do see a new Metroid game, because what was the last Metroid game that came out? What was it? Other M, I think? I know a lot of people weren't that happy with that game, but I enjoyed the game. I love the game. I guess they just weren't happy about the way Samus was portrayed in that game. But it was still a pretty good game, though. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, we really need a new Metroid game, and hopefully we see one in this Nintendo Direct. Hopefully, I want to see one on Wii U and 3DS. I want to see one on 3DS. Well, I want to see one on 3DS. You know, old school Metroidvania. You know, 2D with like maybe 3D graphics. You know, something like that. Something like Castlevania, Lords of Shadow, Mirror of Fate, but even better looking. Yeah, something like that. And for the Wii U, you know, maybe Metroid Prime, or maybe a 3D Metroid, fully 3D, where you could see Samus, you know, kind of like Other M, or something. Metroid, just a Metroid game, for God's sakes. Metroid, please. New Metroid. Yeah, you know, hoping to see some new IPs from Nintendo, because we need them. I'm wondering if this E3 Nintendo Direct is going to be Wii U focused, because they did have a Nintendo 3DS Nintendo Direct a few weeks ago where they just focused on pure 3DS, maybe just a few Wii U titles. But yeah, you know, I'm wondering. I hope that they focus more on Wii U, which I'm guessing they will. They have to. I mean, because the Wii U right now, it needs more games. It really does need more games. And, you know, there are games coming out in the future, but we need more than that. We need more than Pikmin, more than Wonderful 101, more games, you know. So, yeah, I'm sure they'll announce new games, and let's see, what else? I'm hoping maybe we get some information on the new Zelda game. Not Wind Waker HD, but the new Zelda game. They already hinted that they're working on it, but, you know, it's still a long time until it comes out, I'm sure. And let's see what else. I just had something in my mind that I wanted to say, and I forgot. What was it? Jeez, what was I gonna say? I just had a brain fart. I don't remember what I was gonna say. It was something. Come on, damn it! I can't think about it now. There's so much that I wanted to say, and right now it's just. Let's see, Mario 3D, Metroid. Talk about Metroid, Smash Brothers. Oh, F-Zero. F-Zero has got to come back on the Wii U. I mean, the last one was on GameCube. That looked amazing. I want to see one on Wii U in HD, like the same as did I say F-Zero? F-Zero GX, but in HD. Like a new F-Zero, new tracks, new vehicles. Captain Falcon, bring him back too, and with the old, well, with all the other vehicles as well. But yeah, F-Zero's got to come back too. That's another one that Nintendo hasn't really focused on. That's even worse than, like, it's been a while since we've seen an F-Zero game come out. Back on GameCube, that was the last one that came out, and on the GameCube, F-Zero GX. We really need to see a new one. And Star Fox. That's another one I wanted to talk about. Star Fox for the Wii U. I hope that gets announced or something. But yeah, I think that's all the franchises I can think of right now that need to come back. Maybe Ice Climbers. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for my predictions. Can't wait to see which one of those comes true. If they all come true, that would be awesome. But somehow I doubt it. That would be amazing. That would be really amazing. But yeah, conferences, or not the conference, but the Nintendo Direct is about to start in a few minutes here, about 15 minutes. So yeah, I guess I'll be back with my thoughts on this Nintendo Direct. Alright guys, just finished watching Nintendo's E3, Nintendo Direct. Oh man, I think Nintendo took the cake of the most technical difficulties because the stream was just so laggy. What I ended up doing was I watched the Nintendo Direct on Nintendo's YouTube channel. So yeah, unfortunately I had to wait for a while. You know, I tried watching that laggy stream, but I just couldn't. It got better near the end, but it was so far behind. You know, I was on Twitter looking up, you know, what was going on, and you know, it was so delayed. You know, like what I was seeing was, like, for example, they were showing Mario Kart, and people on Twitter were posting about seeing Bayonetta, which was like near the end, and I'm like, oh great. So yeah, I decided to wait until Nintendo posted the full Nintendo Direct on their YouTube channel, and yeah, my thoughts about it. It was a pretty good Nintendo Direct. You know, they had a lot of information. Very exciting too, some of the things that they announced. First of all, they started off with Pokemon X and Y, which is coming out in, what is it, September, October, I believe? I forgot. I didn't write it down in my notes here. But yeah, and then after that, they revealed the 3D Mario game, which unfortunately it's not Super Mario Galaxy 3 like I hoped. It's actually called Super Mario 3D World, and it's actually in the same style as Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS, and it actually has 4-player co-op, and unfortunately it doesn't seem like it's going to be online, which I hoped. When I saw it, I was like, oh man, looks like our first Mario online game co-op, but for some reason I doubt it. I doubt it'll have online, but it looks pretty cool. And they showed off a new suit, which is the cat suit is what they're calling it. So you guys will see in the footage that I'm showing you here. And let's see, right after that they went on to Mario Kart 8, and the game looks amazing. And they talked about how certain courses will have like anti-gravity roads where, you know, you'll be racing upside down and stuff. And some of the cars transform as well, like some hover, and others are, you know, used for, they transform into like, I don't know if they're boats, but you know, when you're driving underwater, it's kind of like Sonic and All Stars Racing transform. You know, the cars transformed sort of like that, similar. But yeah, it looks pretty good, and you know, can't wait to get that. That comes out in spring of next year, 2014. So definitely be getting that for show. Let's see. Then after that, they went on to Wii U Party, which some people will enjoy it. You know, looks fun. Can't say anything bad about it. And then Art Academy. And that's going to be coming to Wii U too. You know, so that way people that can, you know, like to draw on Miiverse can actually draw in color and post their pictures on Miiverse and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. You know, if I knew how to draw, I'd be totally excited for that game, but I suck at drawing. All right, so after that, they showed a sizzle trailer of third-party games and a few indie games, and the indie games look pretty interesting as well. They actually showed that Oddworld game, which I thought it was only going to be out on PlayStation 4, but it's coming out on Wii U apparently. And yeah, and the third-party games as well look pretty good. You know, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, Batman, Arkham City Origins, I forget the name of it. And let's see, after that they talked about Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. They mentioned that apparently they're making some tweaks or some changes to it. So they didn't go into any specifics other than the Tingle Tuner, which was on the GameCube version where you connect your Game Boy Advance to your GameCube and you got an item from Tingle. In this one, in the Wii U version, you get a bottle, or I guess, yeah, you get a bottle and you can put a message, and it's a message that you post to Miiverse, and then you send it off to somebody and it'll end up on somebody else's Wii U. And then you'll receive messages from other people's Wii U's posts that they put on Miiverse as well. And you can take screenshots, you know, and all that in the in-game and post them on Miiverse as well. But yeah, they didn't say what other changes they're making. Hopefully they're adding dungeons, because I heard a while back that there were some dungeons removed from the original GameCube version. So hopefully they'll be coming back on the Wii U version. And that'll be sweet. That'll be pretty great. I'd love to play that game again. It's been a while since I played the Wind Waker, but I'm definitely going to get that one as well. And it's coming out in October of this year, so looking forward to that. Let's see, after that they showed the Wonderful 101, more footage of that, and it looks pretty awesome. Didn't get a chance to play it at E3 last year. I went to E3. I saw it there, but there was like a long line, and it was near the end of the day when I was, you know, waiting for it, so fortunately I didn't get to play that. And then after that, they showed a new Donkey Kong Country game called Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And apparently it's coming out in November of this year. I'm not sure, but I think this is Retro's Wii U game, fortunately. I mean, it's not bad. It's just I was hoping for something else, something new. You know, either a new IP or Metroid. A Metroid game, just like I was saying. But I think this is it. But it looks pretty good though. Looks nice in HD. You know, looking forward to that one as well. I'm going to be getting that in November. And after that, they showed footage of Bayonetta 2, and Bayonetta. That's her name. I never played Bayonetta, the first Bayonetta, but yeah, they gave her a haircut. So, you know, she's got a new haircut, and it looks pretty good. You know, I might have to look into that, see if I'll check it out one day. Maybe I'll get it. After that, they went on to X, which is from Monolith Soft. Pretty awesome looking game. You know, I have to look into that one as well. I didn't play. They made Xenogears on the Wii. Never had a chance to play that game though. So I think people have told me that it's the same style. So you know, it looks pretty interesting. I like the mechs that you can get onto and just fly around and, you know, kill stuff with. You know, it looks pretty cool. And then right at the end was the Megaton. This is where Iwata started dropping tons and tons of bombs. It's when they revealed the new Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and the 3DS. And yeah, there was a trailer. They showed a few seconds of the 3DS version, which is like cel shaded. It looks pretty good. You know, I kind of thought it was gonna be like that, cel shaded. And then after that, they went on to show the Wii U version, which took up the majority of the trailer. You know, showed you know, the classic characters: Mario, Pikachu, Samus, Link, Fox, I think, was shown, and Bowser, and I think that's all of them that they showed. But then they introduced two new characters. One of them is the villager from Animal Crossing, which has his own, you know, Animal Crossing-esque moves, like cutting down a tree, which lands on the opponent and, you know, knocks them away, or shoveling them through the ground and throwing a bowling ball, stuff like that. Pretty interesting. And the big one that was shown at the end of the trailer was Mega Man, which is you know, Capcom, third party. You know, it's pretty exciting to see him. You know, classic, the Blue Bomber, classic Mega Man. You know, from the NES. And what was pretty interesting too was at the end of the trailer, at the very end, you see Mega Man and you see the Yellow Devil from Mega Man 1 appearing, and it looks like Mega Man has to fight him, which is interesting. This is something that I've kind of wanted. I don't know if this is gonna happen, but it looks like they're gonna be putting in bosses from specific types, like Mario. Well, how can I say this? I guess they're gonna put bosses. Maybe it might be bosses. Or I don't know if the Yellow Devil is an actual playable character, but yeah, maybe boss battles will have bosses from certain characters' series, like maybe Samus, you know, will have Ridley from Metroid as a boss, maybe something like that. Maybe I don't know, Link might have Ganon, something like that. But yeah, it's pretty interesting to see the Yellow Devil at the end. So, wonder what that's about. But yeah, you know, that's coming out. Apparently, it's coming out in 2014. So I don't know. Hopefully, it does. If not, yeah, I'll be waiting for the delay. Like they delayed Brawl. Was Brawl supposed to come out on December 3rd, 2007? Got delayed to January, I think it was, and then February, and then March finally came out. So I don't know. I wouldn't hold my breath on that 2014 release year. I mean, there's a chance it might get delayed. I mean, I wasn't expecting that till 2015, actually. But if it does end up coming out in 2014, that'd be great. You know, hopefully I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. Hopefully it'll be ready. Hopefully the online is kick-ass, and you know, and it works, so that way it won't be so laggy, you know, like Brawl was. But yeah, I'm definitely getting that game for sure. I'm gonna be posting the hell out of that game on my channel, just like I did with Brawl back in the day. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the Nintendo Direct, and then they gave a tour of, you know, the Nintendo booth at E3. Makes me wish I was able to go to E3 this year, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to register, so I'm not going. But yeah, overall it was a pretty good press conference, or Nintendo Direct. And yeah, you know, I gotta say all three of the conferences were pretty good. Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. You know, they all delivered. They all were awesome. So, you know, I'm looking forward to all three of the systems and the games that they're gonna be releasing for all three. And yeah, it's a great E3 this year. Pretty good. It was actually pretty good. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my thoughts and on the big three E3 press conferences. Pretty good year, like I said, you know, pretty awesome E3 year this year, and looking forward to all the games and systems that are coming out, and you know, getting my hands on them and making videos for you guys and Smash Brothers. All right, guys. Well, until next time, take it easy.